Hi friends, a very quick tutorial on how you can create this meal planner right here. So it opens up like this. Up here you can plan all your meals for the entire week. Then down here below is a notepad for your shopping list. So for this notepad right here, you can also pull off the pages. So you can create your list down here and then just take it off like this. And then take this one with you when you're going grocery shopping. So this one's a very cute and compact one. It closes like this. You can put it in your purse or store it anywhere else. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create the inserts, how you can create the notepad down here below, and then how you can assemble, put everything together into a finished meal planner like you see here. So let's get started. Now let's first start by creating the inserts, designing these inserts. Please go on to planifypro.com, log in, and then first things first, I would like you to click here on search for planner. Then in here, type in meal plan and then click on search, and it's this specific planner right here. So if you don't want to recreate the planner, you can also further edit this planner here, and then maybe if you want, you can just also change the colors, the patterns if you like, and then export it. However, I'll quickly show you how you can recreate this planner so you can learn how to use Planify Pro better. So let's get started. Let's quickly open this one up just as a reference. So you can also click here on open like this. Then let's go back to hub page. And now let's also click on create a new planner so we can recreate it. So let's click here on create a new planner like this. So this planner has been made in the A5 slim size. Basically it's as tall as the A5 size, but it's just a bit slimmer. So we can go here to the size menu and search for A5 slim and then select the sizing like this. Okay. So next we just need two widget boxes. We need one up here and one down here below. Because if we click on this widget, in the settings you will see that this widget is called the vertical multiple box widget. Basically, it's this widget right here called multi-box. What's special about this widget is that you can customize how many columns and rows you want this widget to have. So you can have as many boxes as you like, as many rows and columns. What I did specifically for this widget was I set it to have 4 sections and 2 rows, and then I named them Monday, Tuesday up until Sunday to recreate a weekly planner like this. So I'm quickly going to show you how you can do that. So what I did first was go to edit layout, set it to on, and then here I removed this second column here. This one's not needed. So let's click here and then click on remove, delete like this. However, we will need 2 widgets, so one up here, then a smaller one down here. So let's click here on the widget and let's click on plus, and let's add in a new widget down here below like this. So on the first widget box up here, in the settings, scroll and select the multi-box. Okay, now we have 2 sections for rows. I would like to have 4 sections in total and then 2 rows like this. So now we have in total 8 boxes, and then we can name them Monday to Sunday. Then down here below we will have a to-do list. So click here on to-do, and then you can choose between a single list or one with 2 columns like this. So I've selected this one right here. So now let's go back to the first widget and let's type in here Monday to Sunday. So you can type within a widget when you deactivate edit layout. So this one has to be set to off like this. You can then click on any kind of a row or column, and this text editor should show up. So we can click here to edit this box here, and we can type in here Monday. Then we can move it to the top like this, or also bring it a tiny bit lower like this. Okay, so padding from the top 6 pixels. Then let's type in here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. Let's also move it up like this for each of them. Up, like this. And then you can also bring it a tiny bit lower from the top. So you can click here on 6 like this. And here as well. And here as well. So let's bring it down a bit so it's not too far up there. Like this. Okay. Down here below, we don't need this header right here. So we can click on this to-do widget and then remove the header like this. Then you can also change the icon. You can change it to anything you like. I'm going to go with this star right here and then maybe make it a tiny bit bigger like this. Okay, so now we have the essential widgets in place. Now let's go and change the styling and the color. So we can go here to style, and then here there are many different stylings you can select. So I'm going to go and select the jovial style, which has like a bolder outline and it also has rounded corners. Then let's also maybe change the color. If we see here in the original, these were the colors this planner has. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy these color codes and then paste it in here. So for the first one, this is the color code. So you can just copy this one, hashtag E99B78. And then here under color, you can paste it in here. So I'm going to paste it like this. So this is the outline color. Then for the header color, though we don't have a header in here, but let me show you as an example. If we were to have the header activated here, then you would see the color change when you change this color right here. So for the header color, I'm going to go with a pale pink coral color, like this. And then for the line color, I'm going to go with, it's like a brownish, pinkish color, like this. So these are the colors. Again, I just activated the header here to show you the color. We don't need this header. However, if you like to have a header, then please feel free to leave your header in there. However, I'm going to remove it like this. Okay, then next, let's also go and change the font. So let's go to text. Anything that is written within the planner, any text that has been added through the text editor right here is considered the H3 font. So let's go here to text, H3, and then I'm going to search for the font called September. And I am adding it like this. Then I also would like to change the font color here to more of a brownish color. So maybe let me select a brown color or more of a reddish one. So this is the color code I have set for the H3 font. Feel free to select any font color you like. Okay, and then down here below, I don't really like the colors of the stars, so in the setting, let me maybe choose here this orange color. I think this one looks nicer. There we go. Then next, what is left is maybe to add a pattern and then some text. So let's go to pattern, fix color. Now here we have added a ton of new patterns. If you click on any pattern, you will see it apply as an outline like this. You can also up here click on full to fully display the pattern. So feel free to choose any pattern you like. We have added tons of new patterns right here. The one I'm going with is in the custom one, and it's this pattern right here, this one. So again, feel free to select any pattern you like. Then what we'll have to do next is we'll have to adjust the padding. So the margin on the left and the right side. So you see here that if I now just choose to show the left side, there is a smaller gap on the left than on the right side. And that is because we always automatically add you extra padding in the middle, so there is enough space to hole punch it. However, for this planner, the hole punches will be up here, not on the sides, but up here. That's why we actually would need more padding up here. So let's add it back to both to show both pages, and then let's copy paste the left side to the right side so we have two identical pages. and click here left to right like this. Let's go to Layout, Planner. Here is where you can adjust all the padding. So when you increase the top padding, right here, you see that the top padding here is also increased. Now from the top, we're going to set this one to be 0.609 like this. So this should be enough space for the top padding. Then for the bottom padding, let's type in 0.229. This is for the bottom right here. Then for the outer and inner padding, we're gonna set it to 0.376 like this. Make sure that the outer and inner padding both are the same. Okay, so inner and outer padding should be the same, the bottom, the top padding. This is how it should look like on your end. Now let's add some text in here. So you see there is a text for meal plan and one for shopping list. So let's go to text, H1. Let's add a header. Both pages selected. Click to add a page title like this. Then here, let's set it to the middle, right here. And in here, let's type in meal plan. Like this. Then let's also change the font here under main font. Let's search for the same September font. And then let's also make the meal plan bigger, so around like this. Then let's also change the color. I think I'm going to make it the same color as this outline right here. So I'm going to go to color and copy the outline color here. Go back to text H1 and then paste the color in here. Okay, so next you see that it's basically almost not visible. What I did in this planner here was I've added like a white rectangle around the text up here. So when you now go to the sticker mode up here, you now get an option to add stickers. And when you go here to widget, you have an option to add different elements, such as this hyperlink button right here. So you can take it and you can make it smaller. In the right side, you can remove the text and you can bring it back. So down here below, click on behind. You can bring it behind everything like this. Then here under button background color, right here, you want to type in white like this. And then you can place it here behind the text, just like this. Now let's do the same thing down here below for the shopping list. So let's type in here shopping list and then also have like a white box behind it. So what we can do now is we can go back to planner, edit layout, set it to on, and we want to add like a spacing between these two widgets. The easiest would be to click on the widget and add in a new empty box. So click here, add in a widget space, an empty one, and then making it smaller like this. So for this specific planner, what you want to do is you want to select and set the first section up here. Click right here. You want to set this one to 0.8 fraction. Click on OK like this. This space right here, you want to make it 2 centimeters. So you want to click here and then set it or type in 2. And you want to click on centimeter like this. Okay. Then for the bottom right here, you want to set it to 0.6 fractions like this. So this is how it should look like. Then if you want, you can also click here on the to-do widget and then make it a tiny bit smaller or reduce the amount of rows like this. Okay. Then next, let's add in a title right here. So let's go back to sticker. And then here, let's go and add in a custom text. So click right here. And then you want to move this text down here below, and then you want to type in here shopping list. Shopping list like this. For the color, you can go and paste in the same color as up here, which was the outline color, this color here. You can place it more down like this. And then let's add in the same white rectangle. So let's click on the hyperlink button here. This one, let's drag it down here. Let's remove the text and then let's go here to background color and type in white. Then we can make it as big as this text here and then bring it to the back. Click here on behind. There we go. Also, don't forget to click again on this text sticker and then deactivate the boldness up here so it's not bold anymore. So it's the same thickness as the H1 header up here. So this is how it currently looks like. This is how it also should look like on your end. And then let's just copy paste the left to the right side. So we have two identical pages. Click here, L to R. Okay, now we have two identical pages. So as of right now, the inserts are completed. You then want to cut it in half right here to get like two sections. Now from here, you want to click on Save Export, Export, then A4, and then you want to click on Generate PDF. Click on Download PDF. This is the PDF file. You now want to print out this PDF file. You want to have in total around 80 pages. So in here are 80, however, you can print it out as many times as you wish. Let's save this one to the computer. So I'm going to save it to my computer. Let's call it Meal Plan. And then you want to open it up in Adobe Acrobat Reader to print it out. Here it is in Adobe Acrobat Reader. Let's click on Print. Then again, printing out one page, the first page will give you two sets. So let's print this one out around 40 times. Print out the current page because this PDF has two pages which are identical. So print out 40 times, current page, custom scale 100%. And then click on Print. Now meanwhile it's printing, I'm going to show you how we can create the cover page. So let's go back to planifypro.com, go back to the Create page, and then here let's click on Add an empty page like this. Now let's remove all the widgets, so go back to Planner, click on Edit Layout and remove the widget like this. Then you see here there is still a header. Let's also remove this one. Go to Text, H1, both pages, title type, and deactivate the header like this. Now, if you like the pattern, you can keep this pattern as I have it here, or you can also change the pattern. You can change the pattern right here. You can select a new one if you like. If you want to keep this pattern, what you can do now is you can just add in a text like this, which is called Meal Planner. So you go back to Sticker, then click on the right side here, then add in a text first. Let's call it Meal Plan. Then you can also make the font bigger or smaller, deactivate the boldness right here. And then you can add in a button. It's just like a simple rectangle. Remove the text in it. Make it white or any color you like down here. And then bring it to the back by clicking here on behind like this. Okay, so let's make the text a tiny bit bigger. Maybe setting the font to around 45%. Then for the line height up here, right here, this is the line height. We can also set it to around 80% or this one looks good. Then let me quickly change it from Meal Plan to Meal Planner like this. Okay, this is how it looks like. Like this. Here. Maybe smaller like this. If it helps, you can also just show the right side so you can center it better. Just make sure that this text is on the upper half of the planner, so in this area right here. Then I'm going to quickly change the color of the text and change it to more of a brownish color. Maybe something that looks more like this. Like this. Okay. So here is the finished cover. We're going to print this one out on white glossy sticker paper. So go here to Save Export, Export PDF, and then you want to click here on Selected Page and export it single pages like this. So then you want to click on Create PDF or Generate a PDF file. Click on Download PDF. Here it is. We are now going to print out this cover right here. If you want to also have it covered with the pattern on the inside, you can also print out this first cover here and use it for the inside. However, here I have been using a white sticker sheet for the inside, so feel free to choose for yourself what you want to put on the inside of the planner. So let's save this one. Let's call it meal plan cover. Let's open it up in Adobe Acrobat Reader. So print out the second page right here where it says meal plan. Then you want to print it out bigger. So you want to print it out at around 125%. So it's bigger, so we have enough space to wrap it around the chipboard right here. So have 125% selected. Print out just the second page. Under printer, make sure that you have the correct material selected. So here I'm going to print on white glossy sticker paper. So usually here you can also select the material to be photo glossy paper and the quality should be printed out on best. Okay, so have this selected and then you want to click on print. So now that we have the inserts and the cover design ready, we can now move on to putting everything together into a finished planner like this. So first take your printed inserts and then you want to trim them down to size like you see here. I'm just using a heavy-duty paper cutter to trim down all the sides. These are all the inserts, and then you want to make a line between the weekly planner and the shopping list down here below. So basically just in the middle like you see here. Then next you want to take all your meal planners, so the top section right here, and then you want to hole punch them with your binding machine. This is how it should look like. And then next you want to take all your shopping lists, so all the pages down here below, you want to clip them together like you see here, and then you want to take PVA glue and then add in a thin layer on top and then spread it out and then let it dry for around 10 minutes. In the meantime, you can then prepare the chipboards. In total, you will need 3 pieces. Here are all the measurements for every single piece. Then take your sticker paper, trim off all the white corners, and then you want to peel off the sticker paper in the back and then place the chipboards accordingly like you see here. Then trim off all the corners and then you want to fold in all the sides with a flat object such as a ruler like you see here. Then for the back, you can just cut down some white sticker paper and you can cut it down a tiny bit smaller than the actual chipboard to just cover the inside of the cover like this. Then next you want to crease the planner, then also hole punch the cover on the top. So where you want to hole punch it is right here. So this is the cover upside down. You want to hole punch it right here. Then next take your wires and you want to add the wires first, then all your inserts and then the cover on top. Then close your wires. Then you want to take your shopping list notepad, the one you have glued up here on top, and then you want to add some double-sided tape onto it and you want to place the shopping list to the bottom part of this cover. This is how it should look like, and this is your finished meal planner. So on top you can plan your meals and then down below you can have your shopping list. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Feel free to sell this one online if you have the business plan, which comes with the commercial license. You can sell the entire physical planner or you can also just sell the PDF file. If you have any questions, feel free to always message me on Instagram or Facebook and I will try to respond to your questions as quickly as I can. Bye!